Yo, what's up guys, it's Rythmn. So today I'm going to be showing you guys some Darkrunner versus Darkrunner. As you can tell, I've gotten a lot of clips over the past couple days, and I've been organizing a lot of my stuff, so should be seeing a lot more videos of arenas. But anyways, so Darkrunner versus Darkrunner is pretty simple, it's pretty fast paced. You want to keep it simple, you don't want to keep it fancy or anything like that. You want to go straight for the Stalker's Mark and sleep like I just did, and obviously the Nodachi buff, and then just going ham on somebody. Making it tougher is just going to make the game last longer, and I just want to farm honor, honestly. But Darkrunner versus Darkrunner, I typically don't lose, but it's probably, because I have great ping and I'm really fast with my sleep and everything. Sleep is something you'll use a lot versus these Darkrunner versus Darkrunner fights. But you pretty much want to get to them and get your Stalker's Mark plus your sleep combo off before they get theirs off. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. You could teleport to them and then Stalker's Mark to catch them off guard, or you can even do my other combo, which is stealth Stalker's Mark. That way you get your Stalker's Mark off first, and usually you should be able to get your sleep off before they get theirs, unless for some reason lag hits you and you just can't really get it. Right there you can tell I teleported to get my Stalker's Mark, and he was caught him off guard a little bit, which is what you want to do versus this fight. You want to just change it up, make it just something you don't run at them. Just don't run straight at somebody, unless you're just playing around, obviously. But yeah, typically these fights, the only way I'll usually lose them is if I get my sleep off and then for some reason my damage combo, I just don't do enough damage, and then they turn around and sleep me. That's usually the way I'll lose one of these fights. I don't normally get slept before they sleep me, which is not something I'm boasting about, but it just happens. I always get my sleep off before they do. See right there, sometimes RNG happens, sleep misses, and you pretty much just gotta play by ear. Just do whatever you can to stay alive. Try to get some damage off. He was blocking everything. I think he dodged my Shadow Smite disarm, dodged my charge trip. Like, he just was dodging, parrying everything. So I had to play a little carefully here. Don't be afraid to run away. A lot of people think it's cowardly and stuff, but sometimes you just gotta do it. I wouldn't necessarily run away and wait for cooldowns. But, going stealth for a little bit, just kind of buy some time. Right here, you can tell I'm running away a lot because I don't have any cooldowns to fight this guy. And if I did try going head at him right now, I would probably lose. He'd probably get some combo off on me and kill me. So right here, I waited for overwhelm. Then I went in, slept him because I realized I still had my sleep. At this point, he was pretty much dead because he was too slow to shrug it off. So I won that fight. But that's what's cool about Darkrunner versus Darkrunner fights, is like you can have these RNG sometimes that he'll miss or dodge or parry or something like that with your sleep, and it ends up being just a kind of like a toss-up, whoever's gonna win, whoever's the quickest or whoever has the most damage, obviously. But as you can tell, I started using the cat, which gives you like a 5% movement speed buff. I really recommend it because I think it helped me a lot, especially with catching like primevals and stuff. It really does help. Just getting your sleep off in general, it helps a lot. It's a lot easier when you have movement speed. But the combo is pretty simple. You don't want to change it up, make it hard for you. Literally, all you do is sleep, and then you overwhelm into precision strike, into shadow smite. You can kind of change those up, and then obviously you do the charge into triple strike, and then you finish with the tiger strike. That's pretty much the combo. If you don't kill him right there, you should probably run away and kind of buy some time for your cooldowns again. So right here I fight Whoop again. I fought Whoop a lot that night. I don't think he ever was able to beat me, but he's a good player. I just got a little bit better ping on him, a little bit better at getting my sleep combo. Sometimes you'll have Darkrunners who do that. They'll kind of get impatient, or they'll kind of see that you're running away whenever they pop their buffs, so they want to use their buffs, so they'll teleport to you. And when they do that, all you gotta do is pop stealth, turn around, and throw a Stalker's Mark into him and sleep him, and it's GG. I usually never get caught out with sleep when they teleport. But they can kind of be difficult fights sometimes. I would really recommend just practicing. Just go to arena, grind it out. You'll figure out how to beat each classes. I think one of the toughest classes to beat, or actually the two main toughest classes to beat, are probably Abolishers and Dagger Spells. Those are probably our two main classes that actually take a lot of luck. Or just, running away and kind of kiting readout and all that stuff. But anyways, back to Darkrunner versus Darkrunner. The reason I like these fights is they're so quick. They're so quick. They're quick fights. Right here he disarmed me, so I'm just running away. Oh, and don't forget about Bond Breaker. You can kind of minimize a lot of damage if you pop Bond Breaker at the right time. And I'm talking about a lot of damage mitigated.
Target is facing the wrong direction.
But these clips are chosen completely at random. I promise I didn't grab the ones where I look the coolest or whatever. I literally was grabbing clips that... It was just grabbing clips and throwing them into here. This is unedited, and this is actually the first time I'm even watching these clips. So I hope I don't like look stupid doing something. But I'm going to do this more often. So what I'm doing is I have a folder and I'm organizing it into different classes that I'm facing. And after I release every single one of these videos, I'm going to put a straw poll down there that I want you guys to vote in. And pretty much the highest vote that week, the next video will be about that class. And just strictly that class. So I want to know if you guys like these videos. If you do, let me know in the comments and all that good stuff. I don't know if you guys like these, or do you want like pure live commentary like while I'm playing. The only difference with that is it wouldn't be versus specific classes. This is obviously completely random who I face. In here I can kind of categorize it as like, you know, different classes. But you guys let me know. Anyway, some of these fights can get pretty scary sometimes. I get lucky a lot of times. Right here I get my combo off before he even has a chance to hit me. Literally all he needed was like one white hit and I was done. I'm actually trying to go dual wield. Dual wield, if you're asking about dual wield or two-hander and you haven't seen my other video, I really recommend going to go watch it. But anyways, if you're wondering what you should be doing, you should go dual wield, because dual wield just has the better benefits. Overall, it's just better and it's going to make you a better player. Now, two-hander is just something that I do because it's a preference. I honestly wouldn't recommend going two-hander unless you get something like badass, like the Kraken Spear or some shit that does like insane damage. That's the only way I would go two-hander. I'm actually trying to sell this Nodachi so I can get like a one-hander. I have a code Anguish right now, but I'm working on trying to get like either a one-handed dagger, a sword, or katana, and I really want to do it. I'm actually thinking about just getting like tier 3 Haza sword and playing with that a little bit, because I know if I can regrade that to Celestial, that's pretty much like a equivalent to like an Inferium Celestial somewhat. So we'll see. I'll play around with it and see what I can do. See, it's all about just trying to get your sleep off quicker. Always want to stay on top of your opponent, and don't be afraid to use Tiger Strike to get to your guy. I use Tiger Strike a lot whenever they like, you know, kite me. Like versus Primevals, I use Tiger Strike a lot to get my combo. But as you can tell, everybody goes dual wield. You can look up there at the top. Everybody has that dual wield buff, and it's right. It's the smart thing to do. I'm doing the wrong thing. This doesn't benefit me. It just kind of just the way I wanted to play. But at this point, everybody has really good gear, and I need to stay on top of my game. So I'm thinking about just going full dual wield. But I don't think I'm gonna buy a weapon yet. I'm gonna wait till the patch hits and let prices drop a lot, and kind of just try to save up money through like coin purses and stuff. Because when the patch hits, I know you're gonna be able to grind library. Prices are gonna drop a lot, and yeah, I'm just gonna see what happens then.
No target selected.
If you don't, some people might, you know, ask what's that other weapon I switched to, because I know it looks different. It's actually the Nodachi I say in a lot of my videos, but it's the upgraded version of it. But anyways, that's the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button, because it really does help me. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Rhythm is a dancer. I need a companion. Girl, I guess that must be you. Body like the summer, fucking like no other. Don't you tell